Plan B with Sarina Bellissimo. The biggest stars, gossip, events, and the biggest tunes. Plan B, your weekend fix.
Last time Foxes was on Plan B, she was talking about her debut LP, Glorious. Since then, she's become a Guinness World Record holder, teamed up with H&M for their H&M Loves Music campaign, and she's now back with a fabulous summer anthem, Body Talk. Foxes, welcome back.
Hello, that was a lovely intro.
Well, that is all your work.
Aww.
When you look back at that, do you go, wow, the last 12 months was a whirlwind? Or do you go, I actually enjoyed every single thing I did?
Both, because it was a whirlwind, but I'm very grateful for it. It was really amazing, and it's been really nice to go away and write album 2, and I guess the whirlwind sort of ended at the end of the Pharrell tour last year at Christmas, and then I sort of went into hiding for about 6 months and wrote the second album. So it's just nice to be back, really, and putting new music out.
Everybody talks about the pressure of the second album. How have you found writing that second album?
It is true. There is definitely pressure, and you don't have as much time. Like I always say, you have really the whole of your life to write the first record, and I did write it very young. So a lot of the songs I wrote from the age of 18. So when I sort of released the first album, not as much of the music felt like I was singing about things that were happening right then. So it was really nice to. I think I was quite ready after Christmas to write a second album. So I sort of saw it as a diary in a way, and it was so nice to be back, in a studio again. So I guess it was kind of easier than I thought it would be, but you never know. Tell
me about your new single, Body Talk.
Well, Body Talk, I mean, it's quite a recent track that I wrote. I mean, I sort of something, that I guess we all sort of go through happened, and I didn't want to write about being heartbroken necessarily. I wanted really to write something that made me feel better and made me feel like everything was going to be all right. And I didn't really mean to write something that had a bit of a disco vibe to it, but I was in Wales and I wrote it in about 2 hours, so it was very quick, and I think I just wanted something that out of, I guess, feeling sad made me feel, a bit more positive and a bit happier. And at the time I did feel quite sort of upset, and the idea of letting your body talk and I guess having people around you that can cheer you up and just being on a dance floor, really, even if you're crying, kind of,
yeah,
at the time felt like what was happening to me.
Do you know what? Your coolness factor has gone up. I mean, I would have thought that winning a Grammy would have been cool enough, but you are now a world record holder. Hello? Now, isn't that on all our bucket lists? Like, I flip through the Guinness Book of World Records going, can I do that one? Can I do that one? No.
Everyone does that, don't they?
Yep.
Like everyone's had a look. I did. I tried to see if someone's done the most amount of cake eaten in a day, and it's been done.
But your name is already in there. Tell me about what you had to do to get in there.
Well, it was pretty mad. I actually filmed the music video for Body Talk the night before in Barcelona on a night shoot. So me and my sort of team hadn't slept. We'd done like this crazy 7 p.m. to 10 a.m. video shoot, and then flew back that day, got back home like, 1 a.m. and then had to be up at 6 a.m. to start the world record. So it was definitely a mad day. It was incredible because I was working with a charity called Trek Stock, who are an amazing charity who raise awareness for young people with cancer. So the idea was 7 gigs in 7 different cities in 12 hours. So it was the most amount of gigs ever done in a day in these different cities. But yeah, we ended up doing it. I started in my hometown and ended at midnight in London. And we were just driving around all day, and there was really no time to stop for anything. I was running into venues, running out, getting straight in the car, driving to the next city. So it was insane, but we did it. And in London, we had a minute to go, and if I went past the minute, we wouldn't have done the world record. So my whole band had to be we actually had to I was like, everyone, go quicker. So my band actually had to speed everything up.
Where do you have that certificate, and have you bought that book that has your name in it now?
I haven't bought the book. I'm not sure the book's been published yet, so I will when it is. But the plaque's at my mum's house, so I'm in the middle of moving at the moment. So she She has the world record and the Grammy on her mantelpiece.
We all love your sense of style. How did the collaboration between H&M come about?
Well, I love H&M, and you know when you sort of grew up with a brand, and I guess when I was younger, I really did grow up with them, and like I'd wear them all the time, and I think what was very odd was that I got a call from them, and the idea, they said, we'd love to collaborate with you, and it wasn't just about the fashion line, it was about music as well. So, and it just sort of was the right timing, and I wanted to work with a fashion label, and H&M feels like the right kind of place for me.
So, Foxes, as I said at the start of this chat, last time I spoke to you, you'd won a Grammy. Since then, you are a Guinness World Record holder. You have a new single. You have a collaboration with H&M. When I talk to you this time, 12 months, what are you going to have achieved then?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm just so excited to have the new music out. And my second album is going to be out in autumn. So, yeah, I guess you just never really know. I think, I'd love to be able to tour more places around the world. And yeah, I guess it's going to be hopefully a busy year and lots of new music. And so I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I'll talk to you in 12 months. Well, I'll let you know.
Well, I was going to say, hopefully it's not 12 months before we talk again. And we can celebrate all the successes along the way.
That's a good idea.
Foxes, thanks a million. Always a pleasure chatting to you.
You too. It was lovely to chat to you.
Okay. Plan B with Sarina Bellissimo. Your weekend fix.
Number one for music and entertainment.
Spin 103.8.